All right, critics, let's go black on the inside of the September 16th issue of Us magazine. Sexy Red is on page 2 in a big sexy outfit, also known as Trill Red. Did you know that that was her original name, I believe, when she first started off? Her actual birth name is Janae Niera Wary. She was born in 1998, and she's actually from St. Louis. That's where she actually grew up, according to the magazine. She got the itch, y'all, to become a rapper when her ex-boyfriend cheated on her. Well, get it sexy. She then recorded a diss track, and the rest is history. Coleman Domingo and husband had fun at Disneyland. In an image on page 4, John Legend is also pictured carrying bags from a store instead of seeking help or having an assistant hook him up. Don't carry your own bags, John Legend. Proud Auntie Chloe Bailey looks captivating in the DiPezza dress, and she won the look basically. So there's two of them here on the page, but Chloe ends up winning the look. And if you don't know what that DiPezza dress is, I believe that is a designer, but that wet look that's really been popular, that's a design, actually, it seems like, from that particular designer. So shout out to DiPezza and shout out to Chloe Bailey for winning the look. Mean Girl, they say, this is what the streets say, that Mean Girl Ice Spice, well, she's on page 10, and she's quoted saying the following, which does not help when it comes to the Mean Girl mentality. She said, "I wish y'all never learned the word Ozempic. Like, you lazy bees never heard of the gym. It's called the gym." That's what she said, y'all. Oh my goodness. She also graces the cover of Rolling Stone's September 2024 issue. Vanessa Bryant is on page 18 supporting her daughter Bianca, who threw the first pitch at the Dodgers game, honoring her late father during the team's Kobe Bryant Jersey Day. Kerry Washington is hooked up with her Scandal co-star Tony Goldwyn. All is in good fun, though. It's only for the DNC. They were at the Democratic National Convention. Madonna and her arm candy, his name is Akeem Morris. Well, they're out in Rome on a trip in Italy. Shout out to the chocolate arm candy. Page 27 highlights the Bachelorette, Charity Lawson, and Doughton Olubeko. The two say that while the public is rushing them, they are not in any rush to tie the knot. Shout out to them. Don't let nobody rush you if you ain't ready. Child, if you ain't ready, you ain't ready. And if you don't want to, child, you don't want to. But if you want to, do whatever you want to whenever y'all ready. That's all I got to say. Country star Shabuzi was spotted out at the Blink Twice premiere in New York City. And model Emily, I'm not going to say your last name right, Radikowski. Okay. Radikowski, they was basically right by his side, okay? Now, she's a New York City model that he's been spotted out with. This isn't the first time that they've been spotted getting a little cozy, but who knows? They haven't announced anything, but it's always a little bit of speculation anytime we see y'all whispering in anybody's ear and the camera catches it. Candice Dillard Bassett, the star of The Real Housewives of Potomac, she's going to be a mom, and they are having a boy. The gender reveal with her and her husband was cute. They both wore, it looks like, these white shirts, the button-down shirts, not t-shirts. They wore white shirts, and then they used paint as a way to reveal the gender of their baby. I believe they had blindfolded themselves at first. The paint was put in front of them. Then they put their hands in it, put their hands on each other, and then removed their blindfolds. And then they saw all of the blue paint. So congratulations on a baby boy. Tennis legend Venus Williams talks never giving up and how she trains for hours just to be the best. If you don't know, Venus recently also received her own Mattel doll. And to think that Venus has 7 Grand Slam titles and 14 double titles with her sister Serena Williams. Shout out to them. And y'all are continuing to inspire. Coco Gauff is inspired by you ladies and so many more. So shout out to y'all. Can continue to do what it is that you do. And thank you, Venus, for sharing your story. Witches, Housewives, and Snoop Dogg. They're on pages 54 to 56. Niecy Nash Betts is in a new show, and it's called, I hope that I'm going to say it right, Grotesquerie, which premieres on FX September the 25th. And Fight Night, $1 Million Heist with Kevin Hart. Don Cheadle, Taraji P. Henson, and more is out right now on Peacock. They actually recently did a fashion show, and everybody was all over the fashion show. Folks were looking good on the red carpet. When you see people like Chloe Bailey, even folks like Lori Harvey, they are promoting the movie and the film, the series. It is not a movie, it is a series, and I think it's about 6 or so episodes that's there. So yeah, y'all be sure to check that out. And page 56 shares that Snoop Dogg will be one of the new coaches on The Voice alongside Reba McEntire and also Gwen Stefani. And rounding out page 60 is Angel Reese with 25 things you don't know about me. This segment includes the fact that she looked up to, of course, Lisa Leslie growing up. Her favorite places to vacation includes a beach. She also collects bags. I do too, so I definitely understand what you're saying. I'm not really into the fashion in terms of the clothing, but I love a nice quality bag. And I want to give a shout out to my college theater director. She once told me that you need quality bras, bags, and boots. And by boots, she really meant shoes, but I think it always just kind of sounds good when you just kind of the BBB, the CCC, when you kind of put it all together. So the little part where I said the boots, that may have been my part, but just quality shoes so that you always have, your feet don't hurt, right? It sucks to have your feet hurting. Shout out to the soldiers that got to be out there in the army. Not just the army for the government, but also the army of the Lord, okay? Everybody getting a shout out today. It's Sunday, y'all. It's a Sunday. She also talks about the fact that her proudest moment was when she was selected as a WNBA All-Star in her rookie season. Shout out to Angel Reese. Continue to do what it is that you do, girl.